You know why? You really like the bitchy characters? Hey man, there's something about tsundere, I guess. If they're even just tsunderes, I don't know. There's something about the attitudes, I don't know. Something about divas, really, I guess, I don't know. Alright, so, yeah, that was Chapter 13. Chapter 13 Garden got a little crazy, a little bit at the end, so yeah, Chapter 13. Shit is going crazy, but they kind of did rectify, or not rectify, but they kind of just complete mood whiplash at the end with, like, yeah, all that drama. It was all for nothing. Yeah, don't worry, she's A-okay. Fucking, just, you know, serious fake out, you know, just like, you know, you got concerned, oh man. Don't worry, she's totally fine. What is this, Danganronpa 3's anime? You know how we do, but, yeah, Chapter 14, the nature of playing. What is gonna happen from here? Like, well, we're gonna have to go back and go into the red door now, like, because we have 4 doors to go through. I don't know if we'll go through all of them, considering we only have, like, 4 chapters left, and it took us, like, just a couple of chapters to get to the first one, right? Like, I guess 5 chapters from Once a Cheater. But, you know, we're gonna have to see. Like, we're probably gonna leave the rest of the doors for, like, part 2, so we'll see. But, yeah, what will happen in the red door? Who else will have, like, their horrible backstory revealed? We'll just have to see for that. Nature of playing. Well, we're gonna go into why Beth decided to keep on going. Ink probably told her some sort of ridiculous mantra like, oh, hope will never lose to despair. Huh? Did anyone really believe that? And yeah. From that, we're gonna go into the red door, get some more puzzles, and see where we'll go from here. Will we make it out? We shall see, y'all. Chapter 14, Nature of Playing. Let's keep on going. He retired for now. He's definitely gonna come back come, like, 2018. Nature of Playing. Also, again, why are the eyes all not capitalized while all the other ones are? Weird. Ink is, but not, like, weird. Previously, on Exit/Corners, everyone just laughing to each other. Recap. Previously, Ray, what is it? Oh, Ink, I think I'm pregnant. Bark like a dog. That was close. I almost passed out in the garden. If I'd actually gone under, that would have been it, I think. Alright, let's back up a bit. So Beth was behaving pretty strangely as soon as we stepped into the garden. Apparently it's a perfect replica of her own, or something. There weren't any doors leading forward, so we figured that this was one of the corners Scent mentioned, which meant that there was a key somewhere within. Beth thought she might know where it is, being her garden and all, buried next to the lone tree. Seeing as we had no other leads, we started digging. That makes me think then, why would Scent want us to dig up the chest? I'm guessing that chest, with all the money and everything, was placed in this garden a long time ago, but Scent must have a reason for bringing up and, like, just digging up past shitty memories, eh? Eventually, we came across an odd-looking chest. Inside was the card key, as well as, well, the life insurance money from Beth's immediate family. Her daughter, her son-in-law, her grandchildren. Everyone but her son, Earl. It was an earthquake that did them in. Beth was the only one to survive. Before I could even take this all in, Scent showed up. Told us that the room was filling with laughing gas and that we needed to evacuate if we wanted to live. We started to make our way out of the room, but something must have come over Beth, because she wasn't going anywhere. She'd given up. We pleaded with her to get her to leave, but she wouldn't listen. All the while I was getting groggy. That was the laughing gas at work. I lost the strength to stand. I don't think I could have gotten back up if Liza hadn't run back into the room to help me. And so she dragged me out of the garden, leaving Beth behind. It looked like Beth was going to die in there, but... So... why'd you change your mind?
It was Liza. See? She helped me realize something.
Man? Like, what do you mean?
You helped me realize I can still help the rest of you escape. You came back to get Ink because he's good at solving those puzzles, I can help with the puzzles too. For me to die right now would be selfish. Once the lot of you have made it out safely, then I can worry about dying.
The group shared an uneasy silence. Silence fell. Ink was happy Beth had changed her mind, but something about the whole situation felt off. How did Beth manage to leave that room all on her own? How is she still standing even? I could barely move back there.
I used to huff this shit for kicks, man. I mean, come on now. Granny gonna sneeze. I'm glad you're still with us, Beth. So am I. Thank goodness I came to my senses when I did.
Let's move that down a little bit.
What are we waiting for, then? Let's try to walk off the effects of the nitrous oxide, at least.
I'm with you on that one. Ray flashed a green keycard in Beth's direction. While we're at it, let's pop this sucker into the terminal and see what's behind door number 2. Yikes. I almost forgot about the key. Good thing Ray remembered to pick it up. Could you imagine if we fucking forgot it? Yeah. Sean! Jeez, it feels like it's forever since he last messaged me. Oh, fucking boy. Sean's back. Do you want to get that before we head back? I can walk and type at the same time. Millennial! Let's just fucking go. Let's see if Sean found something out. Oh boy. No dick pictures, please. Sean. Ha 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 ha. Oh, Ink. Oh, yoo-hoo, you there, boy toy. Yeah, what's up? Oh, hi, Ink. I'm being followed. Haha, I'm used to having a stalker. Seriously? Who's tailing you? Haha, some funny joker. Hard to tell, but I'm definitely being followed. It's just one person, but they've been following me since I left your place, I think. Haha, some skeleton in the closet, maybe? Where are you right now? Haha, I'm used to having admirers, but this is ridiculous. I'm on campus. There's enough of Sean to go around, baby. I'm on the campus, at the cafe outside of the library. Something about cheesecake. I'm going to try sticking to public places for now. I don't know if they try anything out in the open. Haha, cause they're a bunch of chip. That's a good idea. Think this person's related to what's happening to me? I fucking hope not. Haha, fuck. I like that. How are you holding up, by the way? Everyone's still alive? Yeah, we've had a few scares, but everyone is still in one piece. Haha, that's good. Haven't had any other panic attacks. Haha, you're so cranky. No, thankfully. What about the Aether girl? She's still doing alright. She's still sexy as hell. She's fine. Worry about yourself right now. I wish there was something I could do to help you, but I'm still trapped in here, so you're sort of on your own. There is something you can do, which is why I messaged you. You said the others had their own Gemini, right? Let them know about me. I might not be the only contact who's being followed. Right, I'll do that. Message me when you know you're safe, if at all possible. See if you can learn anything about the person following you. Be careful, though. I'll do my best. Let's beat this thing. I beat it all the time. You know I want to. Good luck to the both of us then. Tittle. Tittle. Before we knew it, Ink and the other contestants found themselves back in the central chamber. The room was as they'd left it, with one obvious exception. Damn. Our time is just about halfway up. Hey, did the key card work?
Yep. Stuck her in that terminal over there and the red door unlocked itself. We're just waiting for you to finish up before we headed in.
Cool. Mind if we sit down for a minute? It might be a good idea for everyone to clear their heads a bit. Ink turned his head to Beth.
Something the matter?
Sorry, it's just... You were pretty close to doing something drastic. I want to make sure you're doing better.
Much better, thank you. I'd like to apologize for my behavior earlier. I wasn't thinking clearly. I didn't mean to frighten anyone. I suppose I was sense-planned to have me die in that room. How close he was. He got into my head and knew exactly how I'd react.
Honestly, it was kind of impressive. That's some expert-level prediction on Scent's part. Though I guess he screwed it up somehow because Beth is still with us.
Scent misjudged me, I think. He doesn't know what it's like to have a grandmother's intuition.
Whatever that means. I dare him to try that shit with me. If he thinks he's clever enough to toy with me like that, he's got another thing coming.
I don't know if I'd go around saying that.
Whatever. Scent doesn't scare me. Anyway, let's take 5. We'll head into the red door afterwards.
Will there be coffee? Ray sat up. You going somewhere?
Stretching my legs. That a crime? Stretching my legs on the windowsill.
No, just... Oh, forget it.
It might seem like he's being reckless, but Ray's confidence is an asset. Trust me.
If you say so. Say, I need to talk to Aether and Liza for a sec. You don't mind, do you, Beth?
Bored of talking to me already?
No.
Oh, I'm only teasing. Go on, feel free to send Liza my way if you want to speak to Aether in private. She pulls out some. Yes. I love this shit.
Notice she's smiling. I'll keep that in mind, thank you. You two in the middle of something important?
Not at all. Have a seat.
What about you, then?
What about you, then? What are you doing when you aren't busy getting kidnapped?
Let's see. I like solitaire, hearts, lots of card games, actually. Nothing as cool as poker, just family games mostly. I've got an old pinball machine I like to play, and I absolutely love to skate. Ooh, and of course I love to read, fiction or non-fiction. If it's interesting, I'll read it. Do you read very much, Liza?
I read what I can. Not as much as the two of you, I'm sure. I mostly read BuzzFeed. I get all of my info from the internet.
Nothing wrong with that. We're pretty bookish.
Huh, okay.
So what else do you do in your spare time? What about what you like, Ink? You wanna tell him? No? Okay, that's your character.
Seriously? Aether just asked me this.
Why all the sudden fascination with me, huh? I'm just trying to be friendly. You saved my life back there. I want to get to know you better.
Well, I like to play online poker, but I think I've mentioned that already. I like to go swimming when it's nice out. I like visiting the beach. I've been taking self-defense and martial arts courses ever since I was little, and I spent a lot of my free time listening to music.
Who doesn't? What kind of music do you like, Liza?
Oh, you know, a bit of this, a bit of that. Anything that's popular, anything that you like, I will like.
If I had to guess, K-pop, and maybe a little bit of hip-hop too. I like hardcore gangster rap.
It's really that obvious, huh? Is it the way I dress?
I mean, really? Aether giggled.
I'm pretty good at this kind of thing.
What about work? Do you have a part-time job?
Ray's like, stop developing your characters.
No job right now, but I do spend a lot of time going through my father's archives and money.
Archives?
His company archives. I'm the heiress to the company, so it's important that I know what we've been up to over the years. Important clients, big transactions, that kind of thing.
Huh. That's very responsible of you. I'm impressed. I'm sure you'll do your father proud.
Thanks.
Liza rose from her seat, a pink glow creeping into her cheeks.
Okay, so do you guys have anything useful to ask me, or is it sticking your nose into my personal life fun for you?
Hold up. There is a reason I wanted to talk to both of you. My contact Sean thinks he's being followed. Tell your contacts to watch their backs, just in case.
What about Beth and Ray? You gonna tell them about this?
Beth's Gemini is broken, and Ray doesn't seem to care much about his contact. I'll try to get through to them, though.
Okay. Thanks for the heads up, Ank.
Yeah, I'll pass it on. Gemini in hand, Liza backed away from the table. Decided to make a friend? She looked lonely.
Okay, boy and girl.
Girls and also Ink.
Let's get moving.
Ray waited until he had everyone's attention, then darted through the red door. The remaining contestants rejoined him at their own pace. Alright. Wait a minute. Ink scratched his head. Haven't we already been in this room? So the red room is a symmetrical copy, or like, you know, opposite of the other room, the library. Almost. The room is inverted and the colors are different. But you're right. It's almost identical to the first room when you step through the green door.
Scent has a uniquely lazy approach to interior design.
How on the nose for the game designers, totally. I'll say, but at the same time, it's a little eerie.
Puzzle's right over there. It's already on, so we can start working on it right away.
Yeah, let's do it.
Say, what's the note next to the monitor?
Let's see. Aether tore the note off the wall and scanned it. It's the clue for this puzzle. It's longer than the usual, so I guess Scent opted for a note.
Could you read it out loud for us?
This is the body of John Doe. Tragically, John was diagnosed with a disease that prevents him from moving unless the left and right halves of his body are perfectly balanced. His fucking skin is made of paper and blah blah blah. John's dream is to walk around like a normal human, rearrange the limbs provided to make that possible. That's all. I guess I'll hold on to the note in case anyone wants to reread it. Weird. Let's give her a go. Huh. Uh-oh, what is this 999 shit? Damn, anyone else remember? What were their names? Lucy? Lucy and Bernard? Well then. Just give me a second here. So, see attached note. We gotta make it so that we can have this figure here do a thing. Yeah, guys, 999. Who fucking boy. Well, so it has to be perfectly balanced, they say. How can we figure that? Well, clearly. Well, let's see what happens when we do this. Yeah, no, that makes no fucking sense. Okay, so. Ooh, can we? Nope, we can't. Okay. Well. So they gotta be. Math! Ah! Math! So everything needs to be perfectly balanced, eh? These two sides, shit, these two have to be the same, these two have to be the same from the pool and smorgasbord of things we got here. But clearly it can't be that simple considering the nature of this game. Quick math. Anyone have a calculator on them? Oh man, if only we had the 999 characters here. Too bad they're only gonna come back in Virtue's Last Reward specifically. Oh boy, math. Oh, gee golly gosh. Well, it's not as complicated. Well, not complicated, but like it's different from the 999 one because instead of having to make up the component of like the entire body being like a certain thing, you just want to be able to match both sides to be exactly the same number so that he can walk and get his fucking dream going. See attached note. Yeah. The calculator is basically in the computer. Yeah. Do-do-ba-do-do. So, what a strange clue. As far as I can recall, it's the longest one we've gotten yet. Yeah, it's like its own little story, isn't it? Poor John has it rough. You don't suppose there's actually a medical condition like his, do you? Nah, I'm pretty sure it was just made up for the sake of this puzzle. Right. Sorry, that was a dumb question. Hey, there are no dumb questions, especially right now. Exit / corners as me asking myself some pretty silly questions. I'm trying to not discount any possibility right now. I feel the same way. Anyway, as always, I'm sure there's more to this puzzle than what meets the eye. There's probably a hidden meaning of that clue somewhere. There may be several. It's longer than the norm, but there's probably a reason for that. Do you remember how it goes? I think so. I've got the note in case you want me to read it to you again. Thank you. I'll keep that in mind. Any thoughts, Beth?
Not so far, no. I think I might have mentioned that I'm rather poor at math problems.
It's alright. Pretty sure Ray makes up for a lack of math prowess.
That may be true, but I'm not going to stand around waiting for him to solve it for us. I told you that I'd help with the puzzle, and that's exactly what I aim to do.
Of course. Let's both do our best for everyone's sake. Alright, math boy.
So we've just gotta balance this guy's left and right sides?
I think so. Just don't forget that most puzzles have tricks to them.
Most, but not all. There are a few exceptions.
You're good at math, right?
I'm better when I'm not being pestered by other people.
Sorry. But you should be able to figure this out, right?
Yeah, it shouldn't take me too long. Check back in a few minutes, I'll probably have an answer for you.
So, seems like we can only use these. I mean, would they be okay with me giving him like 2 left legs? Any thoughts on the clue?
My thoughts? Santa's a poor storyteller.
Really? I thought that John's plight was pretty moving. First he's born with that weird asymmetric muscle binding syndrome. Then he's given different limbs. He's given limbs of all different weights. Oh, what a cruel fate. Oh, what tragedy. Oh, shut up. She's smiling for once. What the? Seriously though, what's going on in the puzzle? Is he just lying down in a room with a bunch of dismembered arms and legs on the floor? Are they all alive? Is he awake while his arms and legs are being squished out?
You know, I think you're looking into this a tiny bit too much.
I'm teasing.
Anyway, back to bitch mode. It should be pretty obvious there's some sort of trick here, especially with a clue that long. I can't think of anything at the moment though.
If you ever want to hear the clue again, Aether's the one with the note. She'll show it to you if you ask.
I just might do that.
Would you mind reading off the clue again?
Sure.
This is the body of John Doe. Tragically, John was diagnosed with a disease that prevents him from moving unless the left and right halves of his body are perfectly balanced. John's dream is to walk around like a normal human, Rearrange the limbs provided to make that possible. Cool, thank you. Talk to Ray, because he's the important one here. How are things coming along? Figured out the combination yet?
No. Something's strange. These numbers aren't working.
I've noticed that the black pieces are all lighter than the blue pieces, which are all lighter than the green pieces, but the red pieces are all over the fucking place.
Yeah, that's what's bugging me. Some of the red pieces are way too heavy to consider, so we can pretty safely eliminate 20, 44, and 37.9 as possible candidates.
I guess it leaves 88.1 and 105.
Right. But I haven't found a combination that works with either of those yet.
Have you tried every possible combination?
Not quite yet, but I'm getting close.
Let me know when you do.
Just gonna twiddle your thumbs until then?
No, I'm going to try from another angle. I'm not that helpless. Just a bit. Limbs of the body, not the rest of the box of numbers. The limbs of the body, not the rest of the box of numbers. Okay. So, my only question is, are we allowed to use left for right, right for left? Can we use the arms as the legs, or no? So, taking what Ray says into account, then yeah, most likely we just can't use these. We shouldn't use these, obviously. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, normal human, quote unquote. Meaning the legs are for both. You think you got it? Feel free to let me know, yo. Like, we're all assuming there's a trick to it, which, yeah, might be the case. Let's talk to Beth again. You understand the trick? Let's see.
This is rather difficult, isn't it? All the limb weights strike me as bizarre.
I don't think they're meant to be indicative of any real weighting system. They're just weighted for the sake of the puzzle.
Oh, I know that. It just seems the black pieces are the lightest, followed by the blue pieces, followed by the green pieces. The red pieces seem to be a mixed bag. I feel like the red pieces are the key to solving the puzzle.
Yeah, maybe.
Unfortunately, it doesn't appear that anything but a red piece will fit in John's left arm.
It could be his right arm. We can't really tell from the way he's fucking facing.
I don't think that's important.
Just saying. What happened if you take off the feet? Well, it's allowing us to do this. This is a thing. Like, it's allowing us to... Yeah, he has shoes now. Look at that. He has different colored shoes, like Kevin. I can't move them until... Fuck! No, it didn't work! Okay. Okay. Well... So apparently not being able to move with limbs. So apparently being a torso is not normal. Only a flesh wound. Damn it. So that didn't work. Should we try taking these off too? Let's see. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Unless we gotta move them over here. I mean, shit. Let's try doing this first. Nope. So. Let's keep talking to people first.
The red pieces seem so out of place. I feel like the puzzle would be much easier if they weren't a part of the picture.
I'm inclined to agree. I wonder.
Damn it. Something the matter? I've gone through every possible combination. I don't think any of them were going to work. Punch, 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 punch.
I haven't seen you touch the screen at all.
I've been going through in my head. It's faster that way.
Maybe you messed up a calculation by accident?
Maybe. I guess I'll take another look.
Doon, doon, doon. Seems like we'll need to give him arms, though. No, we need to give him arms. I mean, so... Yeah, maybe the case is we don't need to give him... We only need to give him one set of legs. Why does he have 2 legs, right? He doesn't need arms? He just wants to walk, true. He only wants to walk. Do we have any pairs of legs that can go together? Okay, so we do this one. That's 23. Both of them. I tried that already. I already tried doing that. He needs to weigh something. So, we might not have to worry about the arms. We might have to just worry about the legs. So, like, we can't really give him only one pair of legs. Let's try to just cut the arms out of the picture. First, let's see if from just the pairs of legs we have here, can they weigh the same? Also, let's talk to Liza. Hey, Hank. Yeah? Find out anything interesting? Possibly. The last little bits stand out to me as odd. John's dream is to walk around like a normal human. I feel like the wording on that is a little peculiar. Now that you mention it, yeah, it's a little weird. Specifically, what bothers me is the use of the word of the typos. Specifically, what bothers me is the use of the word walk. You'd think it would say, all John wants is to be normal, or maybe give John equally balanced arms and legs. This makes me believe that the act of walking is somehow important. Pretty observant of you, Liza. Nice job. Why, thank ya. Like, there's no combination of 2 lefts and 2 rights that would be able to balance the body at all. That's what I've been saying, yeah, like, we're cutting the arms out of the picture, but I'm trying to see what his feet, like, is there any combination of the blue feet and the green feet, only the feet, together, that would make them equal the same? Ray said that there wasn't? For the feet, or did he also include the arms, though? Like, did Ray, because I don't remember Ray saying, I've only been working on the feet. I remember him saying, I've been trying to balance every single thing here. Any new revelations?
No, I keep going through the different combinations, but nothing's fucking working.
There might be something we're missing, you know?
Maybe. I just keep getting so close. I can't help but think I screwed up my mental math. Let me just keep trying for a lot fucking longer.
Somewhere else for advice. Liza apparently is the useful one in this. That's fucking funny. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, we're trying to make it so that he only has the feet, but we need to have his feet be like equal, right? Because he can't walk, is it? Or like he was born with like a thing in balance or something. So walking is important, eh? He could only have 1 arm. Oh, good, yep. Not having arms. Wait, well, it might be. We can't say for sure yet. Let's say walking is important, though. What could we then do to ensure that John is walking? We could give him legs? I don't know. What? Why is he staring at me like that? Did I say something? You're right. You need legs to walk, right? I'm going to go with yes on that one. Very insightful.
Don't make fun of me. I'm onto something here.
Okay, I'm listening.
You need legs to walk, but you don't need arms, do you? I mean, they help, but you don't need them. Not really.
Got a point, and arms help you keep balance, but given John's messed up limb weights, it's probably a moot point. So maybe you don't need to add any arms, or maybe you only need to add 1 arm. I'll remember that. So then. So his body isn't balanced anyway. We don't know what his body balance is, but like... Can we just fucking give him anything? Like, fuck. 1, Just like, nye 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 nye. No. So you're saying that we should consider not adding any arms and only adding one arm to John's body.
Well, that was my first impression. That might not necessarily be it. Just keep it in mind, okay?
Of course. Alright, so first, we're resetting. Second, we can give him only one arm. Third, we can give him only one pair of feet. That is what we know so far, correct? From that, are there any weights here that we can make it so we can give him one arm? Let's start with maybe... The blacks would be the easiest to put on. Very true. Blacks could be easy, but... yeah, maybe the blacks. But, like, I don't know, Ray did point out the reds one, so I'm thinking, because, like, obviously, like, well, for right now, the red ones have, like, the smaller pool to choose from. 15.9. 8.8. No, that doesn't work. You know, probably have to be... well, actually, no, it would be the blacks, because the black ones are the lower amounts. True. Black ones, like, the blacks and the blues are the lower amounts. So, like, they could equal the one leg on the other side. So, from that, let's see here. Either way, we're gonna have to deal with math, so... okay, so... alright. 6.8 and 9.9. That equals, like, 16.7. There's no 16.7 on that side. 7.3. 16... it's like 17.2. No 17.2. Right. 17.4. Wait. 17. I thought I saw 17.5. But okay. Nah, 10, we won't be able to get through with 10. Well, maybe. Let's see. Oh, wait, actually. No, we got something. There we go. Alright, we got it. Cool, yeah. Either way, we weren't able to escape with the math. So, yeah, math is fun.
What? How is that the answer? Nothing makes sense. Everything makes me use my brain. I can't handle it.
Ray is me right now.
It makes sense to me. The clue mentions walking, and you don't need arms to do that.
That's horse shit. You're a nurse. You should know that your arms help you keep balance.
Well, given the clue, John Doe only needed the left and right sides of his body to be equal in weight. The only way that's possible, given the pieces, is if we leave out his arm.
I guess. Fuck, that's dumb. When the clue said that he wanted to walk around like a normal human, I wasn't exactly expecting John over here to be a slot machine.
So just because he's missing an arm, he's not a normal human anymore?
Hey, you gotta draw the line somewhere. The way I see it, having 2 arms and 2 legs is the standard. Anything less is, well...
So everyone with a disability is a substandard, is that it? I have the disability of being too rich, ugh!
Jeez, don't put fucking words in my mouth. But come on, it's hard enough to find work as it is. John's gonna be unemployed for a long time. Not to mention he's going to be single forever.
I can't believe I actually waste my breath talking to you.
A furious Laza turned her back on the group and whipped out her Gemini.
But hey, at least he can still masturbate. Not all's lost, huh?
Ray, you're being incredibly insensitive.
I'm just having a laugh. No need to get all worked up.
I want you to go apologize to Liza. Also, John.
Since when do you care so much? She'll get over it. Stop looking at me like that. I'm just gonna move on to the next puzzle, okay? Come join me when you guys can take a fucking joke. Sheesh.
Aether kept her voice low as Ray sauntered off. Off with his animal friends again. That wasn't stellar.
Ugh, how can anyone be that stupid?
I'm sorry for how Ray was acting.
It's not you that needs to be sorry.
Do you have somebody close to you with a disability, Liza?
Something like that. Oh, is that so? Who? That's right, let's all humanize Liza right now.
Don't you guys think you're being a little invasive right now?
Oh, right. My apologies, Liza. It's fine. I shouldn't be acting this way in the first place. Exit/corners has me stressed out of my mind, that's all. Some game this is.
What do you mean by that?
Games are supposed to be fun, aren't they? If it isn't fun, then I don't think it'd be called a game.
I don't think that's quite right. Not all games are meant to be fun.
Then those aren't games. How else would you define a game?
Choice.
Choice?
The act of choosing is what separates a game from any other activity.
I can choose what to have for breakfast in the morning, but that doesn't make it a game.
It's tough to put into words. This kind of reminds me of something Ray told me earlier. He said it's not a game if you can't win.
And do you agree with him?
I need a refresh on what everyone said, so... Ray said it's not a game if you can't win. Aether said something about... Yeah, Aether says there needs to be choice. And actually, I agree with Liza with it being what she said. And you're all overthinking this. I mean, in one sense, games, like, you know, not all games are really have, well, like, I'm viewing it from the perspective of you want to play the game, but sometimes you're forced to play games, so that's like, you know, there's a choice. That's not really, like, you didn't get to choose it, but I mean, you know, she's often talked about, like, you know, choice within the game. Maybe it really is just the fourth one. I mean, you're all kind of overthinking this. I mean, why would we want to choose what a game is? Why would we want to do that? A game that you can't win? I mean, I'm trying to think. Are there any games where you really just can't win? I mean... You don't choose to play a killing game. Well, they're not really talking about that. They're talking about, like, when you're already in the game. Like, regardless if you choose to play it or not. When you're in the game, you have the choice to, like, you know... Like, you know, you have choices within it, is what they mean. And it's like, even if you're forced in the situation, you don't have to play. You can sit in your room and not do shit. Games that you can have fun with. Yeah. And it feels like these are all intrinsic parts of, like, any kind of game. Like, games... Like, even if you play a game for fun, there's still, like, you know, an intrinsic part of every game is that, like, you know, they're designed to have winners, per se. I mean, and I mean, like, even if there isn't, like, a winner at the end, whether it is just intended for fun, I mean, like, there is the aspect of, like, people, like, competing against each other and things of the sort, just, like, you know, balancing that kind of thing. There's choice within that same vein, and then, like, I forgot exactly what Liza said, but, like, no, like, they're all parts of it, damn it. Like, fucking, like, you can't just fucking bring it down to just one base fucking value like that, damn it. So really, like, they're all just kind of overthinking it. They're all overthinking it. Fuck it. They're all overthinking this. Whether or not Exit/Corners could be classified a game, I'd sooner play through it than contemplate its validity.
Well said. I'm inclined to agree. Oh, well, okay, let's keep playing then.
The four of them neared the door, but just as Liza went to pull its handle, Ray opened it from the other side. Time froze as he and Liza locked eyes.
What do you want? I forgot something in the other room. Listen, if I apologize for what I said earlier, will you stop giving me that look?
Maybe.
Then, I'm sorry, alright?
Liza said nothing. Ray coughed up a rueful sigh. The other thing, too, I mean, if you guys can think of a game where it's designed to not really have a winner, if you can even think of one, like, think of it. Like, would you want to play that game, I guess, right? Like, what would be the point if there is no, like, winner? Or not even, like, really a winner. Like, even if you're working to really just have fun. I mean, like, if there's no, like, competitive aspect, or, like, if there are no, like, points, nothing to, like, you know, track whether there's any progress, nothing like that within it, then, like, you know, what is the point of playing that game, per se, right? Like, at the base value, I guess, it does come down to whether you want to win or not, but, like, within it, too, like, you know, games are also all about choice. If it's just, like, a simple, like, okay, like, games are designed about winning, but they're also about choice, and they're all, like, it all comes down, you can't just fucking, it's kind of irritating me, because, like, again, like, you can't just fucking bring it down to just, like, one simple fucking thing. There's so many fucking things to be fucking in the fucking thing. Why am I getting so worked about it? I don't know. Liza said nothing. Ray coughed up a rueful sigh. I almost want to fucking just, like, fucking contemplate it, like, constantly right now, but I can't, because I gotta play the game. But okay.
I'm not going to say it twice, okay? Now will you let me through?
I don't have the time to do it, but, like, can anyone think of actually just a game where, like, it's designed to not really have a winner? Taking the tiniest of steps to the left, Liza let him pass. Ray squeezed by her, then made his way back through the burrow and into the main hall. It's unlike Ray to double back like that. I wonder, is he having a change of heart? I'm glad the two of you made up as quickly as you did. Friendship plus plus.
We are not friends. It was on the wrong and he didn't know it. That's all.
There's something I need to ask Ray. You girls go on ahead. Not waiting for a reply, Ink decided to poke his head back into the central hall. Choice is something that we do all the time, but it is a part of, like, every game, right? So, like, not all choices are games, but all games have choices. You know that, like, you know that whole fucking saying? Ink opened the door and crept through. There he found Ray, back turned, hunched over one of the tables. What are you still doing here? Ray swiveled where he stood and stuffed his hand into his pocket, confirming Ink's suspicions.
Gah, don't sneak up on me like that.
Did you find what you were looking for? Like, also then, can you think of any game, like, okay, think of any game where you can't win, and think of any game where that doesn't have choice. Is there a thing like that? Are there any games that don't follow those intrinsic values? And then whatever the fuck Liza said, because I don't remember.
Yeah, I did.
Ink knew what it was. Ink knew what it was Ray had lost. Okay, Jesus, reading. But hesitated to bring it up. He shifted gears. Was it your Gemini?
I bet you're thinking you're real smart for figuring that out.
Not really. Sen took all of our other belongings. What else could it have been?
Well, you caught me, detective. I've been talking to my contact. Good job.
How long have you been talking to him?
Her. And we've been talking since Exit/Corner started. I've been finding the time here and there when the rest of you haven't been around. Recently, she's gotten a bit chattier.
There's no need to be sneaky, you know. It doesn't have to be a secret.
No, actually, I think it does. I haven't told anyone because I don't want people asking questions like you're doing now.
Sorry, Ray. It's just... it might be important.
Oh, fuck off! My contact isn't important. Trust me. She doesn't even know about X/Cornus.
You didn't tell her?
Listen, what goes on between the two of us is personal. I don't need you or anyone else prying, okay?
I'll drop it then, if that's what you want.
It is, and don't go telling anyone else, alright? Not even your little girlfriend.
Yeah, I get it. Just so you know, though, my contact thinks he's being followed. Tell yours to watch their back.
I'll think about it. We done here?
Yeah, that's all I wanted to tell you.
Okay, let's move.
Also, she might be being followed, but that's beside the point. Once again, Ink found himself in one of the 4 elements sterile hallways. The monitor's blank. I guess the puzzle's in one of these adjoining rooms, just like before. Let's try this door, I guess. Uh-oh, another bedroom. Turning the corner, he ran headfirst into Beth. Whoa, sorry.
That's quite all right, dear. I'm afraid I wasn't paying attention to where I was going either. I was on my way to fetch you and Ray.
Ink only then noticed that Ray wasn't with him. Why hadn't he followed behind?
The puzzle's at the back. We're trying to figure out how...
Motherfucker! Ink flinched as Ray's voice boomed through the hotel walls. He ran back to the hallway to see what was wrong. What the fuck? Goddamn fly, I finally got you. Well. Uh-oh. A little trouble in paradise there, Ray. Not fun, yo. That sucks. Oh man, will we get to know what's up with Ray? Or because we've been kind of siding against him, that's the reason why we don't know about him. Again, I don't know if there are any like legit relationship aspects to this game, but it seems like... I feel like Ray's a little bit more antagonistic towards us just because we haven't really helping him out. Another one lost in the dust. Basically, the only people... It's like, yeah, like there's only 3 people who have their context left, but we're gonna figure out why I decided to do that very soon. So, again, just because I'm still on this fucking topic, there's another reason this game's really grinding my gears. Thinking of a game where you can't win and thinking of a game where you don't have choice. And whatever the fuck Liza say. Ugh. Is there any? Like, really? Like, it seems like they're both parts of fucking things. I mean, do you guys count games in which... Well, actually, here might be one. Do you guys count, like, icebreaker games as games where you need to win? Sims game? Well, in the Sims game, you do have, like, goals in which to, I guess, like, that can be counted as winning. Like, I mean, like, when you're playing the Sims, you have goals in mind, right? Like, you want to achieve certain goals. You want to start a family. You want to, like, kill your Sims. So, by that sense... Like, if you don't achieve those goals, I guess you could mean that you don't win. What about, then, like, as I was saying, icebreaker games? Games where it's like, okay, everyone, you're all strangers, but now we're all gonna find out everything about each other. Does that count as winning? Flash dress-up games? No, you can win if you want to make sure that everyone looks super good. Yeah, you can win them. You make your people look super nice and fashionable, like Korakio Shinguchi. You don't choose to play them, but you have played them. You say you're a master at them? Cool. And then in the same turn, icebreaker games, you win if you can figure out everything. Like, the people can choose not to play them, and you can completely mess them up by saying, well, I figured out that one of them is a horrible serial killer or something. Simulators? Exactly, so if you, like... If we keep twisting words like this, then basically anything could be fucking meant to be, like, win, or, like, anything could be meant to be choice and shit, so really, like, none of us are gonna fucking come to agree to disagree. I mean, that's the thing, like, I don't really have an opinion on it, on this fucking topic, because it's like, I don't know, they're really trying to make it a point that it can be only one of the things, but really it cannot be. It really cannot, and I don't know why it's really bugging me like this. Like, there are objectives, yeah, like, objectives. Objectives, choices, blah, blah, fucking blah. I don't know, I guess that's just a thing with me. I hate it when, like, people try to fucking make it seem like there's only one set thing when it comes to like these sort of like broad topics, so it's like whatever. And I guess, I mean, if like games like those are simulators, does that mean that like Animal Crossing isn't really a game? Is whatchamacallit? Is like DDR like Just Dance, are those not games because like, you know, they're just like simulated dancing? I mean, they have like, again, like, you know, like ratings for you to hit, like, you know, high scores and blah blah blah, but like, I mean, even then, like, even other games like shit like that, like even in like Animal Crossing simulators, like you have set goals that you want to make that you can achieve. The game has like, you know, set goals, like basically like if a video game you can reach the credits, then I mean like technically you've won that game, right? Are visual novels not games then too? Just because, I mean, like, you know, again, it's like, like you can win those games, but fucking, oh my god, it's a stupid fucking topic. Let's just fucking move on. Alright, chapter 15, RN. What does RN mean? Is that gonna relate to Ray? Ray and his lover, N? And then also then, fuck, because we're still on, because, oh my god. Okay, so what about, like, drawing games, for example? Like, not like Pictionary or, like, Drawful, but, like, games you make with, like, your younger sibling where it's like, okay, let's both draw something. Or is that just drawing something, right? Or, like, I know, it seems like there's always going to be, like, a competitive aspect. Like, maybe not, like, one of those things where like people can choose how competitive they want to be with it, but like intrinsically that's always going to have like some sort of like comparing, contrasting, competitive thing to it. RN is registered nurse. I thought we were already done with Beth's chapter. We shall see. RN, registered nurse. Okay, so this will either be, I feel like we're gonna go into Ray's chapter now, but I mean, if RN means registered nurse, then we're probably gonna have to do more with Beth. Maybe, like, we still need to figure out why all of us are related to each other, right? Like, is there any sort of relation amongst all of us? But we shall see.